In this tip, I've got a little drill for you to do to get your hips moving in your golf swing. So I did this little drill at the tail end of one of my tips a long time ago. So I got thinking about that. I'm like, you know what? I really have to redo that tip and make it as a standalone tip. I thought of it one day when somebody was out here. I was trying to give them a little thing to get the feeling of moving their hips. So I thought of this. All right. Now, if you don't know, you want to be hitting the golf ball by firing your legs and hips. We're not hitting with our hands and arms, okay? That is what the great majority of golfers do. That is because they started as an adult and you have human nature telling you to hit the object that's sitting right in front of you. So if you're looking at an object, human nature is telling you, hit the object and hit it hard. Harder you hit it, farther it goes, okay? That means you're gonna be doing it with your arms, okay? And don't get me wrong, you hit it real hard, it will go farther. But I know a better way. It'll go even farther than that, and you're not hitting anything at all. Okay, we're gonna use our legs and hips. This is loose, so it creates this release or whipping action, club head speed, because it's loose, okay? We're using the looseness to generate power, okay? But it has to be connected to something, so that something is your body coiling this way, uncoiling that way. That's how we're hitting it. So we've got to get good at the uncoil with our hips. All right. So if you don't know, when you go into your backswing, you want to be coiling your hips about 45 degrees. Okay. 45, shoulders come around, 90, okay, 90, 45. So we got to get the hips to coil first. So you want to be coiling up, you know, or turning your hips. How you check, belt buckle will point towards your back toe right here. That right there, 45 degrees. Belt buckle, back toe. Okay, so that's how you can check if you've turned your hips enough. Now, how are we going to uncoil? Well, if we're here like this, okay, we're going to be at the top, belt buckle's over there, 45. All I need you to do to start, we're going to turn back to the ball, like this, okay? So that move right there, belt buckle's here, I'm going to here, okay? I'm back to where I started, 50-50. So I went like this, I'm 80-20, I'm back to 50-50, okay? That's what I teach. I don't teach shift. I don't teach push down. Nope, forget all that. All you got to do, you're here, belt buckle's over there, turn your belt buckle back to the ball. Now you're 50-50. Now it'll keep turning. Now you're 85-15 when you hit the ball. Okay, so it is that first little downswing move that I'm trying to get you to do. You see, I only move my belt buckle maybe right here. So that is 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 inches. Okay, 4 inches, you got your hips starting. Seems pretty minimal, right? So why don't we get good at the first little move? So if I go from here to here, I already turned 45 degrees. Okay? So if you already turned 45 and your arms are back here, now you can keep turning, have your hips open when you hit the ball, like, and off the heel back here, like pros. Okay? It's the first move though. Got to get it moving first. All right? So here's the drill. Take your club like this. We're going to go like this. We're going to kind of reach over to the club right here. See how my belt buckle just moved with it? Okay, so now I'm in my backswing position. All I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this right here as I turn my hips back to the ball, back to the ball, back to the ball. See, I'm resisting here. Hips, hips. This would be like my arms at the top. Okay, I'm trying to fire just my lower. So here, hips, hips. Like that, back to the ball. You need that first little 4-inch move. All right, if you want to make it even harder, you take the club like this, put it behind you, like that, back to the ball, that'll create even more resistance. All right, so just a great way to get that feeling of using your legs and hips. Get thinking about it. Get your hips moving. Okay, too many people are up here just whacking away at it, moving their arms before their body. That is not how pros do this. Okay, no pro does that. So you've got to move your body first, arms follow. So we got to do that with our hips. So if I've got a great drill for you to be doing, I would be doing that at home. You could literally grab your couch over here. Couch. Oh, I'm going to really work on turning my hips, turning my hips, turning my hips. Okay? Like, the thing is, if you've tried, your golf swing and you're whacking at it for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and it's not working, isn't it time to try something else? Well, why don't you spend this year trying to get your legs and hips moving? Okay, that's a different power source. This is one, this is the other one, okay? And if you see pros and they look like that, rotated, heels off the ground when they're hitting the ball, and you video your swing and you look like that when you hit the ball, that's a big difference, okay? So I've got a drill that'll get your hips moving, so start doing it. Do it every day at home. This stuff takes work. You gotta do the repetitions to get good at it. Okay, you can't think you're gonna get that in like 2 seconds. So every night at home, you don't have to hit balls. You see, I'm just going like that. I'm not even hitting a golf ball. But that would get you used to even doing the movement. So then you can do that when you're hitting your shots. Okay, so you do that, even if you're at the range, you could start off like this, get the feeling, okay, good, I got the feeling, and go like this, and then, hit a ball, trying to do that to hit your shots. Okay, you just did it a whole bunch of times. Now apply it to a shot. Do it again. Drill, drill, drill. One ball. Okay, don't just go ball after ball after ball. I'm no joke, you are just wasting your time. You will never get it doing that. Okay, so different way to do it. You're using your legs and hips. The movement is so minuscule. It's about 4 inches right there. That's the first move. If you send it, if you have tried that and you said you send it over the top, yeah, that's because you've shifted your weight over here. Turn my hips, and now you're leaning forward, you're gonna send that over the top. I'm not doing that. I'm up here like this. I turn back to the ball. I'm still here. I'm not going that way. Okay? Just turn back to the ball and you're back to where you started. 50-50. 80-20. 50-50. 85-15. Okay? So give that drill a try. Once you get your hips moving, you will hit it so much longer than you ever have in your life. You'll want to keep doing it. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then click on this link right here or click the link in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my body swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing.